Now at 9, asking you, who's the bigger baby here after a tennis player hits a ball at a crying child out of frustration? We want you to take a look.
He's struggling right now. And he whacks that ball way up in the seats. Now we'll get some whistles and perhaps a warning.
You heard some whistles and some boos there. That's David Ferrer. He hit that ball into the stands toward that little child there. That baby girl was crying just before he served, and Ferrer hit the ball into the crowd in the area of that child. Didn't hit the little girl, but now 9 wants to know what you think of this. I mean, poor sportsmanlike conduct, or do you kind of understand it's a tennis match, the baby's crying, he felt a little distracted?
Well, let me get to what Richard Hoganson says. Who takes a baby to a tennis match? And he should be ejected from the match for hitting a ball toward the baby. So he's saying both of them were in the wrong here.
Well, Brandon Murray writes, it's just a game. And if he tried to hit the baby, don't you think something would have happened and not just gossip afterwards? But if he did try, then what a loser.
Yeah, Lisa Denny says, well, it's true. A baby cries, and that's very distracting. But that's kind of a babyish move on his part, too.
Becky Broadfoot says at most tennis matches, are people not asked to be quiet? So why is the baby there? This does not, however, excuse Ferrer's actions in the least.
Michael Todd Robinson writes, leave the baby at home with a nanny. I think it shows lack of respect for the game for a parent to take an infant to a tennis match.
Becky Broadfoot said at most tennis matches are people... did you just read that?
I did.
Okay, Maggie Shaw says Ferrer is a poor loser, whiner baby.
Herman Brocato says the parent should be taking the crying baby from the stands, and the bigger baby should have been penalized for that match. In that match.
Ashley King says simply, who brings a baby to a tennis match?
We read that one twice, too.
Well, it was so good.
Well, you know what? That is pretty much the consensus. Don't bring a baby to a tennis match, and don't hit a tennis ball toward a baby.
Yeah.
John Best,
it's really tough.
Well, John Best chimed in and writes, he should have stopped play until the parent removed their child. Though I can imagine it was very annoying and his emotions were escalated, so I really can't blame him.
Well, our producer is getting in our ear right now, and he's a dad. You know, we're all parents here, and he's saying, I can't believe people.
He got on us, too.
Yeah, you know.
He served us a few balls earlier because he was a little mad at us for not taking the stand of the baby. But I want to say this. You guys are laughing. I'm talking about tennis. Stop
I know you are.
But I do think, I understand, we all understand and empathize with any parents out there who've been in a situation where you have a crying baby. But this is a tennis match. Just like golf, you have to be quiet.
They're like, shh.
You have to respect the game. It's a professional event.
Sorry.
Yes. Oh, boy.
We're not going to repeat that.
Well, somebody even commented on Facebook, I can't remember who it was, but said that tennis and golf players, both babies, and football players can concentrate with a ton of noise. Why can't these other sports do the same?